Fiora.
Shulk.
She's...
Get it together, Shulk. We ain't got time to be hanging around here. I don't know what's happened to her, but that was Fiora. No doubt about it. You know what that means? She ain't dead. We gotta get her back.
Get her back. Right. We've come too far to give up now.
Then we'll go to Mechonis and find Fiora.
Just beyond there lies Sword Valley. The Mechon flew in the direction of Galahad Fortress. Fiora may be there. Will you pursue, Shulk?
Yes. We will get Fiora back.
Man, thank goodness for the event theater. That's gonna save me some editing time later. The reason why I had to play that in the event theater, unless I edited it in myself, is because I actually had to see that cutscene before we were able to start all the side questing that we've done over the past several weeks. It feels like I've been doing side questing forever to really deck out my party. So it would have been nice if I could have saved that cutscene for later, but with the event theater, we can just do that. I remember when I originally did this series, I just had to edit in that cutscene at the beginning of, at the beginning of this episode when we're finally continuing with story content, because we needed to go around and basically grind to, well, if I turn this off so that it even shows the stats and stuff, we've kind of decked everybody out. And, well... this is, certainly something we have here, I must say. Oh, boy. So, as for our levels, so we've got 48, 47, 40, everyone else is at 47. And the last boss that we faced was at level 48, being Mumkar. So, we're not exactly over-leveled after doing, you know, literally every quest that was available to do at this point in the story. I just can't do any more than this right now, so we've definitely been busy. Even after doing every single one of those, I'm still not exactly over-leveled. But I'm so decked out with so much stuff that even if, like, if 48 is the level that I'm supposed to be at, since that's what the last boss's level was, even if I'm just slightly under-leveled because of that, we're so decked out that it should be fine. Anyway, that cutscene that we just saw actually took place at the end of Valak Mountain. We also have completely mapped out every area that we could, which is like everything we've discovered so far except for Tephra Cave and the High Entia Tomb, I believe, are the only two areas where we can't actually get to all the areas until like way endgame level stuff. Anyway, this entire playthrough, we've been on the Bionis so far, but now we will finally get our chance to step foot onto the Mechonis. I thought there would be a cutscene right as that started. I turned off my cameras. I leaned over and grabbed a glass of water. I was about to take a sip, but I guess you deny me this game. I guess you deny me this my freaking glass right here. Also, I have mentioned in this playthrough at previous parts. Yeah, it looks like we made it to Sword Valley. We're on the Bionis thumb right now. I have mentioned during this playthrough that there are some areas that you don't get throughout like all parts of the story. Some areas get blocked off. The first example of that being the Ether Mine. Like we just can't go there anymore. You can't enter this area, so you cannot skip to this landmark. Like there's some areas that just because of the story, there comes a point where you're just not allowed to go there anymore. Ether Mine being one of them. So because of that, as we go through Sword Valley, let's just say I'm gonna be paying extra attention to freaking dishing out my Collectopedia and doing all of the timed quests that are in this area.
Oh, what the...
Is all that big sword? Oh, if he's, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Mechonis.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something seems unnatural.
What do you mean?
Look, that flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether, but it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Mechonis absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
So the Mechonis feeds off ether? Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
So it looks like the Bionis is being drained, and oh boy, this area in HD, this sure is something. Also, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to pay close attention to the Collectopedia in this area. We got one part that we picked up on the way here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure to deck this out for sure. I have the necessary tabs of the Xenoblade Wiki open on the side to make sure that I get everything. Essentially. Oh, you can see Galahad Fortress way in the distance. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Should I also set it to day? Would these scenes make more sense in the day? Or like dawn or something? Because of this being in freaking, you know, glorious HD and remastered and such, it really is a shame that you can't just, you know, visit like certain areas anymore after certain events. Oh yeah, it's so weird having Shulk be so fast. His speed is up by like 22% right now. My oh my. Oh, that's cool. It's like orange. It was red in the original for all the areas on the Mechonis. Orange in this one, I guess.
It looks so big, even from this distance. The fortress must be enormous.
Galahad Fortress. The frontline base of the Mechon. The Mechon that attack Bionis must all come from here.
Then there's a high probability that he's there. The golden Mechon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mechon stronghold. If there's anyone who wants to turn back now.
Shulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but Ricky won't go too.
Ricky.
He's right. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now that we're not side questing anymore and we're doing story stuff, Ricky is no longer a pineapple. For now. For now. I'm sure Ricky's pineapple days will return. Also, my regular party setup that I usually go for is Shulk, Dunban, Sharla. We're experimenting with Shulk, Dunban, Melia right now because Dunban's agility should be way up, especially when it's buffed by Melia, and he should draw so much aggro. But if my allies are having a hard time being alive, we'll switch to Sharla.
What's that?
A supply convoy. It would be most unwise to proceed without restocking our supplies.
You arranged this for us.
Hey, it's Dixon!
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mechon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs. Then a little birdie told me you lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
You cheap old man.
Alright, so we've got a little place where we can restock here, it looks like. Oh, and we can just, like, yoink their ether crystals. I swear, if this is higher level than, like, all the crystals that I've gotten up to this point, I swear, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it's not a level 4 one. I was about to say, because I just crafted so many level 3 gems. All I'm really interested in is if you have any arts manuals. Oh, you do? Oh. Oh, but that's all learnt. Not yet learnt, but I already have one? Wait, did I not? Wait. I have one, but I didn't ever use it? What? Oh, maybe it's, I have it, but I can't use it yet because we don't actually have that art unlocked yet. Because it said it was called, like, Reflect or something. But we don't actually have that art unlocked yet, so maybe that's why. Yes, that's probably why. Probably why, indeed. I could get a whole bunch of these, but like, we should be pretty good with our current armor. So I mean, we should be a-okay because of how teched out I am now. So everything, yeah, everything should be fine. I guess we talk with Dixon to let him know, hey, we're gonna be on our way. Bye.
Hey there.
Hey there. If you're all ready, let me know. That is not how Dixon sounds at all. I cannot do a freaking Dixon impression. Let me know what you've been up to. Looks like you've been through a lot. Tell me about it. Tell Dixon what has happened, and not right now. Okay. Wait, can I explore before I tell him what happened? I guess we should probably tell him what happened.
Hey there.
Hey there. Let's tell him what happened.
Fiora? You mean Dunban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
They made Mumkar into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
Did he attack Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Mumkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer to consider.
Then I'll be off too. You lot should be alright getting Fiora back. In the meantime, we'll be getting ready for battle.
Thanks for coming this far. We'll be fine. We can handle ourselves.
Galahad Fortress is a key position for the Mechon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Agreed. We will infiltrate via the ether inlets. If I'm right and the Mechon do feed off ether, then we're sure to find some form of influx channel. Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Looks like it's just us.
Right. We head for the hilt of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
One year on. Now, at last, we will seize our destiny. Isn't that right, Shulk?
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child. And a face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learnt from having them challenge the boy.